Behind the buffets and ocean views lies a world cruise lines don't want you to see, where luxury meets illusion. These are the 10 things they'll never tell you, but every passenger should know. And it all starts with something you probably didn't even notice: the eyes watching you. Think no one's really watching? Think again. Cruise ships are floating cities, and just like any city, every corner has eyes. Behind those friendly smiles and tropical drinks, hundreds of cameras quietly record everything. From the hallways and elevators to the bars and decks. It's sold as for your safety, but that's only part of the story. Every tap of your cruise card or medallion logs your purchases, cabin entries, and even how long you stay at dinner. Together that builds a digital picture of who you are on board, what you like, where you go, and how you spend. The ocean may hide secrets, but the ship never does. And if the thought of being watched makes you uneasy, wait until you see what's really cooking behind the kitchen doors. The midnight buffet looks freshly cooked, but it might have started its journey days ago. Behind the kitchen doors, cruise dining is a masterpiece of planning and precision, not luxury and freshness. Thousands of meals are prepared daily in tight spaces, so efficiency wins over artistry. Seafood, steaks, and pastries often arrive frozen, stored for days before making their grand appearance, under the heat lamps. Even those beautiful desserts and fluffy croissants are usually baked from frozen dough or pre-made mixes shipped in from land. It's not unsafe. In fact, it's how cruise lines keep food consistent and prevent waste. But that perfect steak or creamy pasta might not be as made to order as it seems. Because on a ship built for thousands, fresh often just means thawed and reheated beautifully. The dining rooms might bend the truth, but so do the deck plans, especially when it comes to what your ocean view really looks like. That upgrade you paid for might not mean what you think. On paper, balcony or ocean view sounds like paradise. Your own private escape with endless sea views. The truth is, not all cabins are equal. Some ocean view rooms stare straight into lifeboats or metal beams. Others are directly above noisy engines or below late-night lounges that rumble till 2 a.m. Cruise lines use clever language: deluxe, premium, partial view. Terms that sound fancy but often hide the flaws. The difference between a dream view and a sleepless night could be a single deck number. But even once you've picked the perfect cabin, the spending doesn't stop there. Not when all-inclusive doesn't mean what it sounds like. You booked the all-inclusive package, right? Think again. Cruise lines love that word, inclusive. Sounds like freedom, like you paid once and can forget about the money for the rest of the trip. But the truth hits when the receipts start stacking up. That Wi-Fi? Extra. Specialty restaurants? Extra. Cocktails, espresso, even bottled water, all quietly add to your final bill. It's not by accident. Cruise companies keep base fares low to pull you in, then make most of their profits from what happens after you step on board. Every drink, every photo, every limited time sale is designed to make you spend just a little more. And if you think surprise charges are unsettling, the next secret is what happens when someone on board completely loses control. What happens if someone loses control? Most people never find out, and that's exactly how the cruise lines like it. Deep below the guest decks, behind locked steel doors, sits two of the ship's most off-limit areas: the medical bay and the brig. With genuine physicians and nurses on duty, the medical center functions like a little hospital, prepared to handle anything from heart attacks to food sickness. It's clean, quiet, and efficient, but few ever realize it exists until something goes wrong. Then there's the brig, a small, windowless room used when passengers become violent, drunk, or dangerous. No public scene, no drama. Behind the scenes, the situation vanishes as security quickly intervenes. The ship's reputation is untarnished, and other guests are still enjoying their drinks without recognizing it. Enjoying the secrets? Hit the like button for more hidden cruise truths, because the next one dives below decks. Those cheery greetings and radiant smiles you see on deck are frequently the result of folks who barely are getting enough sleep. Beneath the pristine facade of luxury lies an entirely different world, with cramped hallways, shared bunks, and grueling shifts lasting anywhere from 12 to 14 hours a day, 7 days a week. Before returning home, many crew members are away at sea for 6 to 9 months. Their staterooms are tiny, windowless rooms located down below passenger decks, away from the glitz and glamour that visitors experience. Time off is few, meals are fast, and breaks are infrequent. Yet somehow they keep the show running, cooking, cleaning, entertaining, and ensuring every guest feels special. But not every secret happens below deck. Some are built right into the lights, sounds, and sights designed to keep you spending. Ever notice how the casino lights never dim? Or how there are no clocks in sight? That's not a coincidence, it's psychology at sea. Cruise ships are meticulously planned spaces that are meant to help you forget reality, time, and financial constraints. Every sensory signal, from the cheerful background music to the calming hum of the motors, is designed to keep you impulsive and at ease. Casinos on board are open almost non-stop, their bright lights and recycled air keeping guests alert and engaged. Drinks flow easily. Card tables are always inviting, and the absence of natural light keeps your internal clock disoriented. But it doesn't stop there. Tax-free shopping, art auctions, and limited-time jewelry sales all play into the same illusion of exclusivity and savings. And while the casinos keep you playing, another invisible game happens quietly in the background, one that collects your every move. Every selfie you post, every Wi-Fi login, every tap on the cruise app, it's all being tracked. Modern cruise ships aren't just floating hotels, they're data gold mines. Behind the scenes, powerful systems quietly collect passenger information, from your meal preferences to your social media behavior, and even how long you linger at certain bars or shops. That personalized offer you get for a spa deal or shore excursion, it's not luck, it's analytics. Cruise lines view this data as a way to target promotions, project consumer spending habits, and even change prices in real time. Even your keycard activity builds a digital profile of who you are on board. But behind all the tracking and marketing, there's another hidden cost, paid by those who make your dream vacation possible. Those bright smiles and cheerful greetings you see on deck often come from people running on just a few hours of sleep. Beneath the polished surface of luxury lies an entirely different world. Narrow hallways, shared bunks, and exhausting shifts that can stretch 12 to 14 hours a day, 7 days a week. Many crew members spend 6 to 9 months at sea before seeing home again. Their cabins are small, windowless spaces tucked deep below passenger decks, far from the glamour guests enjoy. Meals are quick, breaks are rare, and time off is almost non-existent. Yet somehow they keep the show running, cooking, cleaning, entertaining, and ensuring every guest feels special. And while they're working non-stop to keep things perfect, the ship itself has a secret most passengers will never see. You'll never see it, and cruise lines prefer it that way. Deep below guest decks, past the marble floors and champagne bars, lies the engine room, the heart of the ship and its dirtiest secret. Most cruise ships still burn heavy bunker fuel, a thick, tar-like substance that's cheap, but incredibly toxic. The black smoke you sometimes spot trailing behind the ship, that's the price of paradise. Some newer vessels have switched to cleaner options like LNG or installed exhaust scrubbers to reduce emissions. But many older ships simply sail into international waters where environmental rules are looser, and switch back to the cheaper, dirtier fuel. It's a hidden trade-off, luxury at the cost of pollution. While the brochures show pristine blue waters, the reality below deck tells a different story. So next time you step on board, remember, not everything glossy is gold, and not every wave hides calm waters. Hit like and subscribe for more hidden truths from the world of cruising.